Hello friends, welcome to the art studio. This is Apeksha. Today in Let's Make It Simple series, I'm going to show you a box, how to make a box out of empty tape rolls. In this video, you will learn how to make this box along with this rusty look. You will also learn how to give this rusty look. Thank you for all your love, support and subscription. Hope you are enjoying the series. So let's just start. And to make this fabulous box, we just need all these empty tape rolls. This is 2 inches tape roll and these are the half inches. I'll be needing this 2 and 1 for this. I have taken this with the die cut. I'll show you which die I have used for this. So this die I have used, but I have not taken out the small parts out of it. I have not taken everything out of this die. What I have done, I have taken thick 300 GSM cardstock. I've sticked it together and then I have cut it like this. So I just have cut the edges and this design I have embossed with this. So I'll be needing 2 pieces of this, and I got the exact wooden cutout with the same design but the smaller size. So I'll be taking this to put it on this just to give some dimensions. Again, this I have already applied texture paste and dried it just to make the video shorter. And this again I'll be needing like it. I feel that it is very plain. So from my circle nested die, I have taken this 2 circles, rings. So I'll be putting it over here and this I'll be assembling over here. So this way the lid of this box will be ready. Okay. Now out of these 2 rings, 1 ring will be using for the base and 1 will be using for the lead. So on the lead part, I'll again using this embossed paper. I have embossed it. Can you see the design? If you don't have die cut machine or anything, you can use some laces also. Now if we are making it as a box, we need some support over here to fix the lid. So what I'll be doing, I'll be taking a cardstock, again black cardstock, and with the same size, not with the same size, I'll be calculating this way. So the exact size of the paper will be like this, and I'll be sticking it over here, the inside part of the roll like this. So this part will fix in this, and this complete arrangement will be fixing over here. So let's just start quickly. Let's stick all these things together. First I'll start with this. You can use your silicone glue, you can use any kind of fast glue. I'll apply some glue over here also. so that it will stick properly everywhere. So this is fixed now. We'll fix some base like this, and I want to give some dimensions. I have already given in the this thing I have shown you. So I'll be sticking this part like this for the base. So before sticking this, I'll stick some embossed paper on this. I'll be cutting this half and I'll be sticking it. So the half part of this I'll be sticking on this, and the half part I'll be sticking over here like this. Try to use glue only instead of this hot glue gun, because the glue is more reliable. As I always say, I'm using the hot gun just to make the process fast. Otherwise, glue is always the better option. I'll be cutting extra. So now I can stick this part over here like this. Just take care that you stick it in the center. Rest of the part you can color with the black gesso. So now the base is ready. We'll be sticking this on this, but before that we'll stick this part first. Now I'll be sticking this complete. I'll be taking full because when I cover it with this, let me show you one thing why I'm taking full shade for this, because when I am applying I want to cover this part of the base. I want to cover, so half of the part I'll be sticking on the lead part and the rest part will be hanging on this. Now before I stick over here, let me assemble all the things on this. And I'll punch this hole again for my screw. For this I'll be using my poking tool. You can easily insert your screw. For few things I always prefer my super glue or fast glue. So this screw I'll be fixing over here. And this way the lead is ready. So now I'll be fixing this over here. I'm sorry if I go a little out of the camera because this needs to fix properly. So this way the complete structure of my box is ready. Let me open it. So I'll be covering all the parts which is white and all, that I'll be covering with the black gesso first. Let me cover it with the black gesso and I'll be back with the black gesso once it dries. Now it's dry with the gesso. I applied all gesso everywhere. Acrylic paint is orange, brown and black, and I'll be taking white in between. So like you can take white gesso also instead of this paint. I'll start with the brown and I'll simply apply it like this. Along with this, I'll be taking orange a bit, like this. Don't dilute your colors, just take it. And again, I'll be taking my gesso. Black. Take care when you're taking black. So you just need to put some stripes here and there with these colors, and then what you can do, you simply merge the colors like this. Now I'm taking a little water just to merge the colors. So it's all about playing with the colors. So whenever you feel that here you want a little light shade, you take orange and white. If you feel that you want the darker tone, Then take brown and black and play with the colors like this. Take care of one more thing, that when you are merging the colors, take different brush or clean your brush. Whatever brush you're using, you clean it, or take one more brush to merge the paints. I'm just putting stripes here and there randomly with the shades, and I'll be merging by taking a very little water in my next brush. So I'll just clean the brush. Just take care when you are merging your paints, you need to take care one thing, that your brush should be very much clean. Don't worry if it goes on this, because afterwards we are going to paint it again. So I'll be playing with these colors. The same way you can play with the rusty effects, with the patina effects. It's all about playing with the colors. So give freedom to your mind and play with the colors. Don't worry that even if it is spoiled, you can again paint it with the gesso. And you can repeat the process. So don't worry that you will spoil the color. See, I just have randomly applied. Now I'll be taking one more brush just to merge it, or else you can, as I said, you can clean your brush and you can use it. And this brush should be a little wet, not more, not much, but it should be little wet, so that you can merge the colors. And now I've come on the carving part. So what I'll be doing, I'll be using my orange shade first. and I'll be applying everywhere, even in the depth also. I'll try to cover the design with the orange shade only. Now this you have to take care that your paint should not move out of the border. Like we have the limitation till here only, what border we have put. We can do much more in this, like even you can put some dots over here with the glue and then you paint it. It will give a very different effect. I'll try to cover that technique also in my next video. So cover entire thing with the orange, even in the depth. So let me just finish with the orange paint everywhere on the carving part, and then I'll get back again. So I have applied a coat of orange shade and I'll not be taking any more orange. Now I'll be playing with the brown and black only. So what I'll be doing, I have applied orange everywhere, even in the depth. Now I'll be doing dry brush technique, and I'll take brown only. It will be almost, I'll be mixing brown and black. I don't want to take direct color on this, so I'll again cleaning up my brush and I'll simply apply very lightly with the dry brush technique. I have not taken much paint on my brush and I'm applying it very lightly with almost no pressure. But when you are doing this, keep one thing in mind, that your orange shade should be dry completely. And now I am applying on the texture also, so you can see how nice texture we are getting, and very less paint I have taken on my brush. It's not completely black, it's not completely brown. I have mixed brown and black and made a dark brown tone. And here also now I'll be applying it with a very light pressure. I'll be taking a little more on the edges because there I want to give a little darker tone. And this is not going to be the final one. We are again giving a coat of a little antique work. It should look like an antique work, right? So can you see the effect? Now when I put this on this, it will totally go with the shade. So I'll be fixing it afterwards. And the same thing I'll be repeating everywhere, but just take care that you apply very light brush on the. Now you don't have to go in the depth, so the orange shade will automatically come out a little, highlighting. When you are loading your brush with the new like color, start with the edges, because there we need a little more color, the darker tone. So start with your edges and then you move your brush on the design part. So even if you make mistake, see, very dry shade I'm taking, very dry brush I'm taking. I'm not taking any water. Again I'll be making the shade. Always take the lighter tone first and a very little of this black, because black is very dangerous. See, I take color very less and I go on moving my brush everywhere with the same brush, because every time when we load our brush we get enough of the paint what we need actually to give this kind of shades. So my brush is almost dry and now I can move freely. Don't go in the depth of the designs, because we want to show like this orange a bit highlighted, so it will be like this. And the same thing, see, can you see the difference now? So this antique look we can give like this. Again I'll be repeating the same over here and I'll be back. So it's almost done. Now the color is semi-dry, it's not completely dry, and I'm taking a metallic powder on my brush, very little, just like the. Now can you see the metallic effect? So now I'll be using this metallic powder just like my dry brush only. And if you feel that your paint is dry, what you can do, you can take a very little glue. Even you can use your waxes also for this kind of shading. Again, I think my paint is a little bit dry, so what I'll be doing, I'll be taking a very little glue, a very little water on my brush, and then I'll take my paint, the powder, with this glue. And again, I'm using dry brush technique over here also, so take care that you take very less amount of your paint on your brush and apply it very lightly. So can you see this metallic effect now? I have taken antique gold. There are different shades in gold also. I'm applying it very lightly on my, so that the carved design will come out. Now let me show you a little close up so you can see it clearly. I have tried to capture it and see how it goes with this metallic tone. The metallic tone of this knob is same as what exactly I'm applying on the box. So I'll be doing this everywhere on the carving part. When you load your brush with the paint, you apply very little pressure, and then when you feel that the paint is getting less, then you can give a little bit pressure. Now I'm moving my brush on the flat surface also, and it is turning out to the metal part like this. On this way, you can repeat the same process inside also, so that no one will come to know that it's a box made out of scratch. It will give metallic look everywhere. I'm just applying it randomly over here because I don't want to keep it black. Even I'll be repeating the same thing inside also. Can you see the beauty inside? Let me close up it a bit. It's beautiful from inside also. So I'll be covering it with the metallic paint. And this way your intake box I'm sorry, is ready. Hope you like it. If you really like it, do share my videos, do subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification button so that you can get all updates for my new upcoming videos also. Thank you so much for joining.